I tell y'all, prices only going up. Prices going up, gas going up, you know, electricity, tuition, everything that you need, supplies on campus and stuff like that. Everything is going up. Except your mindset. Hey Millie Gang! Welcome back to another YouTube video. Now this one style's a little different because I'm actually live as I'm doing this one. So this one's raw, unfiltered, uncut. We giving y'all the real, true, genuine reaction of a YouTube video, you know? And on top of all of that, I just cook, so I just made us nice little plays. So you got a little mukbang series coming with it. And yeah, so we live, like there's a live stream behind you, right? So we doing dual initiative, okay? And I made, like, you know how black people got that little Kool-Aid that be sitting in their refrigerator? But this is my version, my recipe. Before we get started into this, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend because it's good for them. But y'all, let's give it up because we're now at 50 subscribers. Yes! Look at us going up. Put it up. We're gonna have a brand deal. Clock it. But yes, without further ado, let's move into what the video today is gonna be about. But before we do, I'm gonna take a couple of bites and see what they talk about on this live, okay? Boom, bam. It said, you ain't been live since April. You been MIA. Child, I've been a bunch of everywhere, okay? Let me tell you. I've seen more Virginia working at my past job than I've known Virginia having like my entire life. Girl, I be in Gloucester, Williamsburg, Fredericksburg, damn near DC. Like, I just be a bunch of everywhere and throughout Richmond, and basically we just kind of traveled every day. It was just a whole lot. And no, I'm no longer there because, girl, I just started getting unhappy. I had to follow my passion. There was a voice that told me to follow my passion, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And it ain't too much to walk out on a little faith. Y'all too good to walk out on some faith? Okay. You know, I'm gonna clock this here. Okay. Y'all, this food is good. Did you want some? Here. I'll give you a bite. There you go. Okay, you don't gotta take it. There you go. There you go. But yeah, my next YouTube idea was originally supposed to be, I heard the girls were going back to college. I heard the girls was going to college real bad. So that's what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about my college experience. I did a similar video, but I didn't really give y'all the real. But this is just for the girl that's going back to college. Child, this food, oh my God. Boom, ma'am. So for the girl that's going back to college. College. Honestly, it was, for me, I had a great experience. Friends that I met my freshman year, we're still friends till today. And college was a good experience for me. But I encourage you that's going to college, being serious about the investment that you're putting in yourself. One thing I can say I was more serious about was that college is literally an investment to your future, and you need to have like a game plan. And you know, life kind of does what it wants to do. But if you have a game plan, you can kind of alter the game plan to kind of help you out. But knowing that this is an opportunity, right? And you don't want to be playing and fiddling with your opportunity. Now, granted, we are people and we all do make mistakes, but you need to be taking advantage of this opportunity. You need to be serious. And you know, I think what helped me out a lot, especially when it came to like building relationships with my professors and everything, was the fact that I showed that I was serious after a while. Before, I used to come in class with a bonnet. I used to come in class with booty shorts on, but I was still intelligent. Mind you, I graduated high school with a 4.0, but I was still super intelligent. But you know, it's kind of hard to take you seriously when you're not showing up for yourself seriously. And so once I altered that, girl, okay, college just became a breeze. I'm not saying the course road light up, but it just became easier to manage. Now, one thing I am going to tell you, girl, just because you a freshman, does not mean you can let your appearance slack. Especially for y'all that came from a high school where you had to wear uniforms. Now you want to come to college and act all out. This is not the place to do it. Mind you, if you want to go to a social event, if you want to go to something that doesn't pertain to your academia, by all means, wear what you want. But when it comes to going to class and stuff like that, you want to make sure you come professionally dressed. You want to make sure you have a cute outfit on, or you at least look presentable. And I'm honing this in on freshman year, because as you start freshman year with a specific look, it's only going to get better as you go up your educational journey, right? But I'm honing in on your appearance, because girl, you can get anything. You don't have to know anything. Like, you don't have to literally know your left hand from your right hand. But guess what? There's gonna be some in it by the time you're in that conversation, right? Just off of the simple fact that you look like you came to handle business. Because that's basically college is it's a business. But when you look like you're serious, when you look like an investment, people are going to invest into you. And so when I started altering my appearance, and you know, now me, I'm just a femme queen. I would not go dressed like the regular, what they call cis hetero man would look like. I'm not coming with no suit and tie, hot as cat piss. You know, I'm a spice up my fashion a little bit, but it made sense for business, right? I spiced up my fashion, but it made sense for business. And so, yes, your appearance, it definitely matters. And I say freshman year, really try to cater to a specific business look, because as you grow up and as you go through your college journey, it's only going to get better, right? But let's take a pause and look at this live stream a little bit. Oh, hey girl, hey, how you doing? Y'all, we have regulars and we have regular day ones. And so the shout out to today is going to go to Lele. Woo, yes. Lele has been a day one supporter. I remember I was at the radio station. She called in, you know, followed me on all of my platforms and just be in the support comments. Now, granted, everybody goes to live and things that happen with live. So I'm sending many peace and blessings to you. But shout out to Lele, because she's been a day one supporter. And if you want your shout out, you need to be in that comment section. You need to follow the TheMilliExperience on our platform, because we only gonna go up. Ciao. But let me tell y'all, these pancakes I made, they're salty because I have pineapples, right? And so, you know, you blend the pineapples and you store it in the batter and you replace it for the milk and the wet ingredients that you use in your batter. Oh, y'all ain't like a bake. Let's go take a couple bites. I'll be loving your setup. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Girl, I be trying. Honestly, I think I want a new background. This chair is Tito. This chair is Tito. Right. But back to the girlies that's gonna go to college. You see how I'm eating right now? Girl, groceries is expensive. If you don't take your ass to that cow, girl, I swear, I took advantage of my fucking meal plan. And I had the most expensive one. Right, y'all? I had the most expensive meal plans. I just got to eat 3 times a day. 3. And I just never appreciated my meal plan more than when I graduated and I had to go buy groceries and you gotta cook, you gotta sign there. When you can just carry your ass to the cab and there's a whole bunch of different food. There's a salad bar section. There's the main course section. There's a size if you don't want the main course section. There's a whole pizza section. So, you know, you can walk away with something to eat. And, you know, I feel like a lot of people take the cab food for granted. Oh, this is not my mama cooking, and this is that and the third. Do you know that there's some people that's gonna go to that dumpster and dive in it because they can't afford no food? I hate to be that serious, but it is the tea. We gonna clock it, right? And you taking advantage of, girl, take your ass to the cabs. Now, granted, I was in the band. So if you ain't eat before 6 o'clock, babes, you wasn't gonna eat. You was gonna take your ass to Cookout. You was gonna take your ass to Wawa, 7-Eleven, McDonald's, something that was open after practice. And you better be lucky you get out enough time to go get you something to eat. Or you're gonna cook some ramen noodles in your room. Or whatever you got in your room, okay? Cause I swear, band practice was at 6 o'clock. So really, if you didn't eat by 5:30 or 5 o'clock, babes, you just wasn't gonna eat. And me, I got to practice at least by 5:30 if I wasn't, you know, running behind on something. But I usually was never running behind. I was very a timely person. But girl, you ain't eat by 5:30, you wasn't gonna eat. And me, I carry to-go plates. I need to, yeah. Look, when they have the to-go plate for options. Now, if y'all wanna know where I went to Virginia State University. Child, I'm from Atlanta. I really packed my shit up and went to Virginia State University. But they'll be iffy about the to-go place, but if you're a regular and they like you, they gonna slide you one anyway. So, girl, I used to pack the to-go place. I had my main course and then the side stuff. I packed that, ate what I was gonna eat, and take the rest to my dorm room so I have something to eat when I come out of band practice. When I tell y'all, prices only going up. Prices going up, gas going up, you know, electricity, tuition, everything that you need, supplies on campus and stuff like that. Everything is going up. Except your mindset. I'm sorry. Your mindset gotta go up too, right? And part of having that good college mindset is, babes, take your ass to the cafe and eat. It's probably not the best food in the whole world. Nobody's saying it's gourmet. But they do the best they can with what they've given, right? Gratitude. Just be grateful. Take your ass to the cafe. Like today, this meal right here, it came on a budget. Cause you wanna know why? We're having great financial investments, okay? But be grateful for the fact you don't gotta go grocery shopping. You don't have to have that budget. You don't have to do ABC, X, Y, and Z because there's the cab. And if you go eat, you never be hungry. Thank you. Girl, I feel like that was a good point. Because, mind y'all, okay, I'm gonna give a little tea. So, y'all already know I was in the band. And so, before we would usually go out to the games or go on the bus or the trip or whatever, they make us eat at the caf. Of course, the band will pay for it and everything because, you know, at the end of the day, it's still a business. You got to do it. But then there were people that complain about eating at the caf. Then they would go to Cookout and everything, end up causing people to be like, that's a whole different tea for a different day. But I'm like, babes, you don't have a meal plan. You are hungry. You asking everybody, look, they used to come in, hey, let me get some of that, because you know how the band is. We just a big happy family. But it just was blasphemy to me how this organization paid for some food that you refuse to eat. Now, mind you, they used to have it for the band. So when we go on the caf, the food to be fresh, you know, everything. We got basically first dibs. And it's just blasphemy to me that y'all didn't want to eat at the caf because the caf just sat it there. But you know, it only takes that one person to make other people follow, right? It only takes that one leader with that one negative comment that makes everybody else go negative. But me, I'm always a white rabbit. I'm gonna do what I want to do regardless. And if you're gonna hop on a train, you're gonna hop on a train. But I don't gotta be loud to be a leader, Nope. Oh. I was like, did I say that? Did I say that? Yes, Miss Chain had to be loud to be a leader. But we can talk about my band experiences a little, because I got some tea, I got some stories for y'all, okay? But yes. Whew. How's y'all? I'm having fun. You having fun? You getting your kiki? You got your plate? Girl, I didn't even tell you to go get your plate in the beginning. Go get your plate. Child, just reminiscing. What should be the next piece of advice? Let's go to the live stream. Let's go to the live stream really quick, because I told y'all this dual initiative right now. What's something else? I done gave y'all 2 big points, but them 2 points I gave y'all is key. Those are 2 center core values that you should have going to college. Let me tell you why. Because when you look good, you feel good, you do good, you ain't got to worry about nothing else. You already exuding that positive energy, having that great attitude, you're going to show up for yourself. And, 9 times out of 10, when you have an attitude, you either don't look good or you're hungry. Right? And you just solve 2 core problems that allow you to fulfill everything else. Everything else, like making those connections and, oh my gosh, make sure you have this for your dorm room and aesthetics and everything. That's cute, but that's just like sprinkles on the cake. Girl, if you look good and you was fed, you ain't got no problem. If you look good and you fed, you ain't really got no issues. But yeah, we're gonna go to the live. What y'all think I should tell them next? Because I done hit 2 major points. That's what the video is gonna be. And I'm gonna keep giving y'all some more down the line, because I ended up graduating co-valedictorian, 4.0 GPA. Did my internships, was in the band, was in several different organizations, so I did my due deals. There's a lot to tell y'all, but to the girlies, oh, I got nothing. Child, I'm gonna touch on relationships, college relationships, but I'm gonna make that a whole separate video. Do not be buying everything you need for that dorm room. Make sure, look. Have your own, but don't be going to buy everything. People, because you really only want to stay in that dorm for partial of the year. You're not really gonna be in there forever unless you like one of those students like myself who just did like an extended stay period. But you don't, but if you're that creative person, I'm not gonna knock you, but I'm just saying it's really not needed. Child, you don't need to spend a whole bunch of money on decorations and having this and having that, this, that, and the third, because you're just wasting money. Honestly, that same money, I'm like, let me keep it in my pocket. After I bought my necessary things, of course I bought a microwave, of course I bought a refrigerator, I had my mirror, I had my shower caddy, I had my bed sheets, I had my wall tapestry, of course, but I didn't have to go in, because you know how some people be buying shit, a new baseboard and stuff to put all over the wall, different picture frames, this and the third, different types of LED lights, stuff like that. Granted, I had something similar to this. It wasn't this, but I had something similar. But I didn't go out and buy everything. You're gonna have to do laundry. You're gonna have to wash. You're gonna have to sleep. Right? If you have hair, you're gonna have to do your hair. You're going to class, so you're gonna have to have your computer and a binder or a notebook, and you're gonna go to sleep. I think I said that already. You're gonna go out and have fun, but like some of y'all, I be walking in from freshman year to senior year, and the amount of stuff that I see people spend money on is ridiculous. Like, girl, what you need a 50-inch TV for? What you need a 60, 70-inch TV for? Now, granted, if you want a TV, by all means, put the TV in your room. But me, television rots your brains and turn into cream of wheat. But, not to say you can't watch TV, but just like some of the extra stuff that people spend their money on, it's just blasphemy. Girl, save your money. Okay, because you're gonna want to go to stuff like spring fling, you're gonna want to participate in homecoming, you're gonna want different outfits, you're gonna want to join organizations, and you know, you just want to have a good time and go out on the town, but you can't do that broke because you spent everything on your dorm room. So you better enjoy the rent. You better enjoy the room and board, because babe, you done invested everything in there, not knowing you still gonna buy stuff. I'm sorry, it's inevitable. When you come into college, you unbought stuff, you know, moved in, you know, unpacked, you know, put everything, you still gonna go buy stuff. It's just an inevitable process. So, yeah. Save that money. I think I talked that head off long enough, at least for the YouTube video, so I'm still gonna stay live, but. And babe, if you don't want me eating in your face, go to that kitchen. Yeah, my kitchen on this side. Depending on how you watch it, but where I'm from, I say my kitchen on this side. Go to the kitchen and get you a plate. Thanks. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you in college, if you're not in college, I hope you just got a chance to reminisce and enjoy, you know, the cool atmosphere and everything. So this video is gonna go up very recently. I'm gonna get on the editing now. And, you know, I just appreciate y'all for watching, and shout out to the 50 subscribers that we have on the page. Looking forward to more, looking forward to the growth and the opportunity and everything. And just stay tuned with the Millie Experience, because we are that family. We are that community. We are that, yeah, the Millie Experience. So until next time, I ain't doing it in the last video. But until next time, it's Millie Miles, and I'm cashing out all over your timeline. But you know, we gotta cater to YouTube, so. It's Millie Miles, and I'm cashing out all over your YouTube. Bye.